So, throughout my life, I've done a couple of impressions. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. It doesn't really matter. I do accents, I do voices, celebrities, and cartoon characters. But the thing about it is, people always ask me, how do you do that? How do you do that? It's actually really, really hard to explain how you, change the way you talk. Because sometimes it has to do with the position of your mouth, sometimes it just has to do with something that you're doing with your voice. Like making it super low, making it super high. It's not everybody can do it, which is another thing. Not everybody can make their voice as low as some people, and it's not everybody can make their voice as high as some people. Like one I've gotten asked about a lot, and I do. It's probably, actually by far, my best impression that I do. It's my Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know how well it'll sound with the mic quality, but here it is. Everybody says all they remember from me is get to the chopper. Motherfucker, I'm saying it every time. My phone is almost out of battery. I'm like, get to the charger. And the is the hardest part to explain because they're always like, how are you doing that? Because that's the first thing everybody does. They start making like some retarded boy's voice, just like, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because they got the accent, sort of. That Austrian accent is kind of something hard to pull out, considering it's not a country anymore. But yeah. One I can't explain, though, and that's what this video is about, is Batman. I don't do the world's greatest Batman, but I'm still practicing. The thing about Batman is there's many different forms of Batman. There's the one that people are more familiar with, like the Christian Bale, just... Oh, baby. I work best alone. My parents are dead. And then there's like the older Batman, just like, hey there, Robin, I'm Batman. Huh. That sounded actually really pedophile-ish. Basically, like, it's just making your voice really, really raspy and deep, kind of like a movie guy, just like, in a world where everybody starts having sex for no fucking reason. And then sort of make it a bit lower than that. Just be like, oh, baby. My parents are dead. I probably shouldn't breathe this much. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh my god. It's a really confusing thing to do. It's like, everybody's just like, how do you do that? How'd you do that? Wow, how'd you do that? I'm like, I can't really explain it that well. It's not the easiest thing on the planet. Trust me. Like, there are tons of impressions that I do that people don't even know who they are, but they still think they're really cool impressions. And honestly, it's not that hard for people that know like the basics of it, like how to like tense your throat and how to position your mouth. Like in Donald, I can't do Donald Duck, but I can make like a sort of Donald Duckish sound. That always freaks people out whenever I randomly do that. It's awesome. But yeah, Donald Duck, there's a certain way you have to position your throat, and that's something that takes a lot of practice. You gotta like put your tongue like to the right or left side of your mouth and sort of like push it sort of against the roof of your mouth and sort of against the teeth, but not so hard that you can but you still want to be able to put air through that part of your mouth. It's really confused. It's a really confusing concept. And with DJ Khaled, that's one that sounds better in real life, trust me. I was listening to another one, okay? Like, the thing, just like. You smart. You loyal. I appreciate you. We the best. I changed a lot.